The amount of anti-koala propaganda out there is absolutely insane and disheartening. Have you seen it? It's disgusting how willing people are to slander these, as far as I know. Completely innocent creatures. Before you say anything more, just know you can't prove anything. Nothing's been proven in court. All the rumours about koalas are malicious and false. In fact, someone's been going as far as to spread copy-pastas slandering them. Look, koalas are fucking horrible animals. They have one of the smallest brain-to-body ratios of any mammal. Additionally, their brains are smooth. A brain is folded to increase the surface area for neurons. If you present a koala with leaves plucked from a branch, laid on a flat surface, the koala will not recognise it as food. This is not the token of an animal that is winning at life. One of the likely reasons for their primitive brain is the fact that they can't afford the extra energy to think. Awake, all they do is eat shit and occasionally scream like fucking Satan. I can't finish it. It just makes me so angry. I hate it so much. Reddit, that is. The koala slander is pretty bad too, I guess. Yeah. That won't be the first time I use the old Bill Maher bait and switch joke formula in this video. I know, it's cheap and annoying and hacky. Reddit, that is. The old Bill Maher bait and switch joke formula is a classic technique that never gets old. And never will. Thank you. I know, it's awesome. Hey, new rule. If Democrats want to win, they need to get over their aversion to the classics. Anyway, this was a roundabout way of easing you into yet another enthralling video that combines two very sexy topics. Privatization and extinction. Koala slander fits in there somewhere. Not really, I just wanted to do that Bill Maher bit. Now, time for 3 words you will rarely hear mentioned on this channel. New South Wales, the most populous state in Australia. New South Wales has an election this Saturday. Last time we had one of those was 2019, and I think I've been screaming about koalas dying at the hands of the current government ever since. So before you go out to vote, afford me one more screen. If you want to know how bad it's gotten for koalas under the Liberal National Coalition government, here's a playlist. If you can, share it around and show it to anyone you know who's thinking of giving the Liberals one more term. Say, yeah, you can vote for them if you want. It's just comes with the caveat of cementing the extinction of koalas. Scarily, this probably won't shift the vote of a lot of people, especially if, like, apparently most of New South Wales have weird Freudian issues that rear their ugly head in the form of the memory of the former Premier Gladys Berejiklian. Oh, she's just so stunning and caring and glamorous. She's like the state's mum. I'm sorry, but could we just stop and admit how crazy that headline is? Gladys Berejiklian and the cloud she left over New South Wales should be a black mark of shame the Liberals are desperately trying to hide from. But by exclusively looking through the twisted frame of the press, she's now their trump card. Fucking insane. At least Labor has a good counter with Chris Minns, New South Wales Parliament's answer to Dreamboat Oz from American Pie, which makes Dom Perrottet the Shermanator. I guess the Dominator. I mean, he's very keen to stress that he's not a virgin. 7 kids? Really, Dom? Overcompensating much? Sorry, I really need to stop getting distracted with these fresh comedy references. Back to business. Koalas are gonna die if the Liberals get another term. There was a small example where this is perfectly encapsulated. That's Heathcote, the electorate currently held by Liberal MP Lee Evans, who I'm going to allow to continue his running streak of not being known by anyone in the world by not putting a picture of him up. I don't want to out him. He's got such a low profile, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in witness protection. Anyway, state-owned corporation Sydney Water owns some bushland in Heathcote, bushland that is home to some of the last remaining koalas in the Sydney region. They wanted to sell that land off and zone it for housing. After a campaign supported by Labor candidate for Heathcote, Marianne Stewart, Sydney Water withdrew the DA, so the koalas are safe for now. Yet this is still very much a live issue as the land is still owned by Sydney Water, which is owned by the taxpayer for now. This is where the issue of extinction kind of collides with privatisation. Just enough for me to get in a decent segue, because it's recently been revealed that Dom Perrottet's Department of Treasury pay consultants to do what consultants do best. This apparently helped the government outsource a Sydney water treatment plant to a Chinese Communist Party-linked company. The consultants also prepared a report that claimed major structural changes to Sydney Water were being contemplated. Outsourcing your report on outsourcing. God damn, if the Liberals get pushed out of government on Saturday, there are going to be a hell of a lot of c***s from KPMG panhandling outside your car. Who wants a PowerPoint presentation? Please say yes. I'm really out on my ass here. Even tell you some adjectives for synergy for a cigarette. They're planning on privatising Sydney Water, which means that along with a lot of disastrous economic consequences that will come with privatisation, those koalas in Woronora aren't safe. And when Labor points out, hey, the Liberals really look like they want to privatise Sydney Water, the government that privatised our electricity grid, coal power plants, land titles registry, roads, ports and more responds with, "You're crazy. Why would you think that? Oh, you've lost the plot. You're paranoid. I don't know what you want me to say, mate. Why would you think we want to privatise Sydney Water? You're just making shit up." I'd say the government is gaslighting New South Wales, but they probably already privatised Gaslights out to some Chinese company. Hey, it's not privatised, it's a 49% stake for a 99-year lease. God damn, you're a psycho for thinking that. Yeah, you're crazy. Anyway, that's about as much of a Chinese impression I feel I can get away with in this video. Don't worry though, if the Liberals ever accuse me of doing a racist Chinese impression, I'll just follow their playbook. You're crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. That's just my normal voice. To extend the American Pie references, that denial by me will still be less ridiculous than the Liberals pretending that they don't secretly fuck apple pies at night whilst they imagine selling off Sydney Water. If you want an idea of just how much the New South Wales Liberals have sold off over the last 12 years that they've been in office, that blue is New South Wales. Look at how much it shoots up when the Liberals get in 2011. And they want us to believe that it's crazy to believe that they're going to privatise Sydney Water, a move that could see water bills increase hundreds of dollars for households, when their own documents show they're considering selling it off. And as Labor leader Chris Minns points out, true love and sincerity are more important than a stupid lacrosse game. Sorry, I keep mistaking him for Oz. The fact that the Liberals sold off all these revenue-producing assets and we're not getting dividends from them anymore is a major factor in New South Wales now having record-breaking levels of debt. 12 years of the Liberals and we're left with record-breaking debt, record-breaking extinctions, record-breaking land clearing, I'm assuming record-breaking pork barrelling. But you can stop this. Labor has pledged to ban privatisations and committed to transferring the Koala Corridor land owned by Sydney Water to the national parks. Not only that, they've also committed to making the Great Koala National Park, which if you want to know why that's important, watch this video. These are some of the most important and correct policy moves a state government can make. Protecting our critically endangered species from extinction. The few state-owned assets New South Wales has left. I guess koalas too. You thought I was done with just 2 Bill Maher switcheroos this year. Should have learned. Comedy follows the rule of 3s. Now, 2 more Chinese impressions just to even it out. And Labor have committed to all of this despite the sickening anti-koala propaganda I exposed before. So, if you're in Heathcote, or look, anywhere in New South Wales for that matter, you just make sure that you get as many people you know to vote Labor. Also, I just want to make this clear before I say this. I'm not some goddamn pot-smoking hippie. Crocodile's more my speed, but I do recommend putting the Legalised Cannabis Party high up on your upper house ticket along with Labor because it's led by Jeremy Buckingham. He's a legend. He's been a member of parliament before and an extremely effective one at that. He knows how to get stuff done. He's fantastic on environmental and water issues. And if that doesn't convince you, how annoying is it when your dealer doesn't answer their phone? Like and subscribe. Hello, Sergey. Oh, fuck, sorry, I'm not supposed to use your name. Big S. Who the fuck's my crocodile? I don't care if heroin's cheaper. I want my skin to fall off!